yelling myself hoarse on this radio every day. It's just the weather dumps on us frequently here, and maybe my transmission doesn't get through. I don't know.
I can't understand one word of what you say, Willard.
It's all going swell, sir.
Get the bit up! Get it out!
Turn it off! Off! Hey! Switch it off!
Think you better come and check out Site 2. What about this?
Blow through it. Find more meteorite.
Nah, something a little younger than that.
Oh no! Billy!
I don't want you to say that explosive, do you hear me? I do not want you to say that explosive!
Wretched pyros. This place is a busy history.
Hey there everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Tomb Raider 3. It's about time, right?
Welcome back to my humble abode. Feel free to take a look around.
So Tomb Raider 3 is probably my favorite game in the classic Tomb Raider series. Some people will say it's Tomb Raider 1, some people will say Tomb Raider 2, but I honestly think Tomb Raider 3 had the biggest and best variety of locations and probably some of the best level design in just the whole series. Yeah, we can't really do anything up here. Also, this is actually the final game in the series that has a traditional Lara's Home tutorial level, unfortunately. So, until the Legend series, this is the last time you're going to see this place. So, pulling the book there will shut off the fireplace and allow us to go up here. There's basically three main things to do in the home of Tomb Raider 3. One of them is the gym, as usual. I think 1 and 2 had a gym, right? But yeah, one of them is the gym. The other two, well, one of them is an obstacle course that you can test your skills at. And then finally, there is also a racetrack. Actually, we shouldn't have pulled that yet. Tomb Raider 3 adds a couple of new vehicles. In Tomb Raider 2, you had the little speedboat, and you also had the jet ski. Well, yeah, Tomb Raider 3 is going to add some new vehicles. And yes, that is a time lever. That's why we shouldn't have pulled that yet. Basically, we have to sprint down here as quickly as possible. there's the door. Okay. Also, that's Winston. He'll try to follow us around. And no, I'm not locking the guy in the freezer. That is like a tradition among so many Tomb Raider players, but I just can't do that. Like, I don't want to lock the poor guy in the freezer. Okay, was there anything over here? No. So this will give us access to this big pool here. And if we swim over to here, we will be able to find ourselves a key. Right here. And it is the racetrack key.
Let's go into the gym. Those of you who've been here before, I don't actually run everywhere. With the walk button down, I won't fall off, even if you try to make me. Go on, try it. If a jump is too far for me, I can grab the ledge and save myself from a nasty fall. Press forward and I'll climb up. If I do a running jump, I can make a jump like that, no problem. Walk to the edge with the white line until I stop. Then let go of walk and tap backwards to give me a run up. Press forward and almost immediately press and hold the jump button. I won't actually jump until the last minute.
Oh wait, I was supposed to go onto here.
Okay, this is a huge jump. So do a running jump exactly as before, except while I'm in the air, press and hold the action button to make me grab the ledge.
Wait, where am I supposed to jump to? Oh, over there.
Excellent. Try to vault up here. Press forward and hold action. I can't climb up because the gap is too small, but press right and I'll shimmy sideways until there is room. Then press forward and I'll climb right up. Well done. If there's a long drop and I don't want to hurt myself jumping off, I can let myself down carefully. Tap backwards and I'll jump off backwards. Immediately press and hold the action button and I'll grab the ledge on the way down. Next I'll show you my crawl. First, vault onto the block. Now hold down the crawl button. This will make me crouch down. And keep holding it while using the directional buttons to move me through the gap. At the end, turn around and drop me off the ledge. Make sure to keep the action button pressed or I'll fall. Now push forward and hold down the crawl button to make me squeeze in. To get to those really high places, sometimes I'll need to climb. Let's try that now. Walk up to the climbing frame, then press and hold the action button so I'll climb up onto it. Now looking up, you'll see some monkey bars. These look like fun. Press the jump button, then immediately hold down the action button to make me jump and grab hold of the bars. Now use the directional buttons to maneuver across. Don't let go of the action key, because as soon as you do, that's great. As soon as you...
Well, what were you about to say, Lara? Anyway.
Right, let's sprint. Push forward and hold down the sprint button. When I reach the white line, press the jump button and I'll perform a diving roll. Okay, fancy a swim?
So yeah, as you can see from this little training room, Tomb Raider 3 has got a lot of additions to the gameplay. There is now, well, as you can see, you know, there is crawling now. So that adds a whole lot of new, like, you know, maneuverability and, like, exploration options and stuff, because now we're going to have, like, vents and all sorts of, like, small places that we'll be able to crawl into in the levels.
Move me around underwater.
And the monkey bars are a new mechanic, too, that we'll see fairly frequently.
Just use forward, left and right to maneuver around on the surface. Press jump to dive down for another swim, or go to the edge and press action to climb out.
Anyway, there is another door unlocked.
Let's go and play outside.
Before we go and play outside, though, let's take a look over here. So, yeah, this is Lara's treasure room. She's got several treasures in here. Here we've got the pieces of the Atlantean Scion from the first game. This, I believe, is supposed to be just like an Indiana Jones reference. I think it's like the Golden Idol or something. Here's the Dagger of Xian. And what is this artifact? Strange, we haven't seen this in any of the games so far. Well, perhaps it'll play a role in a future Tomb Raider game, who knows? And yes, this is the freezer that all the Winston haters like to use. This wall here looks weird. You'd think it'd be like a pushable block or something, but it's not. This leads outside, but it does not open from here. And that doesn't open. Here is the front yard. The racetrack is over there, but let's save that for the end.
Let's see how quickly the assault course can be completed. Are you ready?
Ready, Eddie! That was dumb. I should not have done that. That was also really dumb. You know what? Let's start that over. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, that worked out. Right, let's climb up here so we can use the zip line. That's another new addition. Oh, no, we don't actually know it's not new. Because I forgot for a second, zip lines were in Tomb Raider 2 as well. And there's the iconic dual pistols. Just in time for the target practice course. Here's Winston, serving as a target himself, as you can see.
Gosh, that was fast. But I'm sure you can do better.
Yeah, we could, but there's not really anything you can get from that, I don't think. It's more just test your skills. For now, let's get to the racetrack.
Hey, I like the look of this. To jump on, walk up to the vehicle and press the action button. Let's go as fast as we can.
So yeah, this is the quad bike, which is honestly probably my favorite vehicle in all of Tomb Raider. Alright. Well, that is the tour of Lara's mansion complete. And now, it's time to begin the real adventure.
Now it's time for our third adventure.
And it's gonna be a grand one. So, yeah, here we go. So yeah, the first level, or I guess location in the game is India. Now, Tomb Raider 3 is actually kind of interesting because, you see, after we clear the first 4 levels, we will actually have a selection of, like, different locations to go to. I won't spoil them all right now. And yes, that is our first secret right there. A pretty well-hidden secret right off the start. Also, don't shoot the monkeys. They're friendly. At least in this level. Admittedly, I used to shoot them all the time, but after learning that these monkeys are actually friendly and they're, like, not hostile at all, I stopped. Yeah, don't worry about that boulder, it won't hit you as long as you're not standing too far back. And here's the second secret already. Now, there is one thing about Tomb Raider 3 that I haven't actually... Well, actually, there's a couple of things. First off, I want to point something out. You see that green crystal that we just picked up there? So, there is a pretty big difference between the PC and the PlayStation versions of this game. Now, in the PlayStation version, those crystals are blue, and see, what they do in this version, in the PC version, is they basically act as small med packs, but in the PlayStation version, they are save crystals. And unlike in Tomb Raider 1's PlayStation version, where you had to use them on the spot, you can collect them and basically use them from your inventory at any time to save. But yes, this does mean that Tomb Raider 3 on PlayStation 1 has limited saves. And that leads me into the next point that I'm going to make. This is the hardest game in the series. Make no mistake, Tomb Raider 3 is brutal. And let me tell you something. This was the first Tomb Raider game that I played. This was the game that got me into the series back on PS1. It was rough. But it's an amazing game. Okay, I think there's some items over here. And yes, this is the third secret. Okay, no, there's not any more items. Now, funny little thing to note. That is actually the exit to the level right over there. But we cannot get over there because it's basically quicksand. So this monkey steals the med pack, but if you just follow him, he'll put it down. Apparently, the original purpose of the monkeys was actually to, like, show players where med packs are and stuff, and, like, help them find them easier, or something. I think I heard something about that. But apparently all the game testers kept shooting them. So yeah, our goal is to get up to that zip line. And we are now at the zip line. There's some Uzi clips. Of course, we don't have that weapon yet. Now, if you don't get that particular med pack quick enough, that monkey will steal it, and I don't think I've ever actually seen that monkey put that one down, so if you want that med pack, then you will have to kill that monkey. You know, if it takes it. Don't jump into that, because there are piranhas in there. And believe me, they are hungry. Where are the flares around here? Oh yeah, here they are. Comes another tiger. You would think this here would be a secret, but it's not. There's a few things in Tomb Raider 3 that you would really think would be classified as secrets because they're arguably a little more well hidden than some of the actual secrets. But yeah, I don't pick Tomb Raider 3 as my favorite just because of nostalgia. Because honestly, I have played all 5 of the classic Tomb Raider games numerous times each. Like, I'm no stranger to any of them. But at the end of the day, I think Tomb Raider 3 has an edge over all of them for me, just mostly for its location variety, because in the end, Tomb Raider is all about the adventure. And Tomb Raider 3 just feels like the most adventurous and expansive of all the games. Because it just has such a sheer variety of locales. So, time for our first save. Just make sure we don't screw this up. Okay. Here is another secret. I mean, it's also got arguably my favorite locations in the Tomb Raider series anyway. Aside from the varieties, so... This is honestly what I want Tomb Raider to get back to. Because Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 did it best. They had just these globe-spanning adventures, but ever since then, though, they just kind of stopped that. I mean, Tomb Raider Chronicles did it again, but, you know, Chronicles is... eh? Like, okay, so there's a lot of people out there that despise Tomb Raider Chronicles, and I don't think it's really a bad game, but it's definitely not the best ending to the classic PlayStation games that it could have been. Like, I'm just gonna say it, I don't think Tomb Raider 5 is, you know, or Chronicles is really a bad game, but it's definitely the weakest link in the series, though, and it's the point where you could tell that the developers were really getting burnt out. Well, I mean, I still hope y'all are looking forward to it, though, because, I mean, it's not a bad game. Oh, shoot. Well, that's a mistake I don't think I've made in a very, very long time. Okay, let's try that again. This is not difficult, I just made a silly mistake. There we go. Okay, how's this gonna go? We should probably save before we slide down this. Okay, that went well. I didn't know which way it was gonna make me slide. Oh wow, I wonder what's going to happen when we pull that switch. You're probably intended to get that little secret, like, after you pull the switch and run from the obvious boulder trap. But you can still crawl up there, even before triggering it. There we go. So yeah, what pulling that did was it actually opened the gates down here. Any hidden items over here? I don't think so. Okay, so avoiding those boulders, we can now access the final secret of this level. Be careful, because there is a spike pit right there. So I should note something. Tomb Raider 1 and 2 didn't really have any bonuses for getting all of the secrets, but Tomb Raider 3 actually has a secret bonus level if you get every secret in the game. So that's more of an incentive to look for them all. So coming up here, we actually have another, I guess you could call it a feature of Tomb Raider 3. Several levels in this game actually have multiple routes that you can go. I'm not sure what extent I'm going to show that off, because it's easier to show off for some levels than it is others. The split path in this first level is fairly simple, so... See, we could either go down and swim into that little cave there, or we could go up here. So yeah, this takes us out onto the trees above the lake, near the beginning of the level. And here we have a zip line. Using that will basically take us near the end of the level. I'm not exactly sure which route would be shorter. Oh, no, actually this way would probably be shorter. But yeah, that's not the route that we're actually taking. This route gives us some more puzzles and rooms to go through. That over there leads towards the exit, I believe, but first we have some things to do over here. Okay, so it's not obvious what that did, but that actually filled an area with water right out there. And actually, if you hadn't pulled that switch and you went out there when everything was dry, you'd actually get attacked by a tiger or two. Oh yeah, I need to pull this back one more time. Not really entirely sure what the point of this is. I think it's possible to drop that open. Oh yeah, actually... Oh yeah, this gate right here that we just opened. If you pull this... Yeah, it drops that open. I don't really understand the purpose of doing that, though. Because see, if we go here and we jump down in here, I mean... It basically just puts us back here. Like, there's no real reason to do that. I don't know, like maybe it's something left over from a more advanced puzzle that they planned but just never actually implemented? Okay, first we need to go over here. believe pulling that lever opened a gate down there underwater. So yeah, this right here is where that zip line would have led us. Anyway, let us go ahead and make our way through here, and we will be almost at the end of the level at that point. Now, hold on, what is the music volume at? Don't I have everything at max? Yeah, I do, okay. Just making sure. Oh yeah, that monkey right there will try to steal that key from you. But we got it first. Also, final tiger in the level. May as well use the shotgun a little bit. Okay, nothing there. So yeah, as you can see, we are now actually on the other side of that quicksand thing. I mean, it's not quicksand, it's more like quick mud. But yes, this is the end of the first level of Tomb Raider 3.
Hello? Hello?
What? What do you want from me now?
Nothing that taxing. Are you alright?
Well, if you'd all stop, I might be just fine. Just 100%. Just go!
If you'd all stop, who are you talking about?
All you, hundreds of you, talking and chattering and breaking my brain up.
Well, I'm not quite sure where you're coming from, but I just want to know about the Infada artifact. In the temple up there.
Voodoo magic and all, huh? I don't touch this stuff myself.
It's not voodoo. Look, is there anyone else here with you?
Yeah, Randy and Rory.
Randy and Rory? Where? What are you all doing here?
Well, they're staying put in that temple. I told them not to. I warned them first. Not doing much now, I doubt, under half a ton of mudslide. Me. I'm leaving. Next bus out. This jungle has rooted enough rot into me. I'd offer the same advice to you, but you don't seem like the type to take it. To care if I said you're gonna die in there. Yeah, die.
Alright. Well then. Alright, well next episode, we're going to be exploring that temple. See ya, everyone.